The National Electrical Code, or NEC, does not explicitly state that wire connectors used for grounding connections must be green. While green wire connectors are commonly used and widely recognized as indicating a grounding connection, the NEC does not mandate this color coding for the connector itself. Grounding conductors themselves, however, are required to be green or bare, according to NEC section 250.119. This section details the requirements for the color coding and identification of equipment grounding conductors. It states that the insulation of an equipment grounding conductor shall be a continuous green, or green with one or more yellow stripes. The purpose of this color coding is to easily identify the grounding conductor and prevent it from being mistaken for a hot or neutral conductor. While the NEC does not mandate a specific color for wire connectors used on grounding conductors, it is considered a best practice to use green connectors. This helps to visually identify the grounding connections within an electrical system and reduces the risk of errors during installation or maintenance. Many electricians and contractors choose to use green wire connectors for grounding connections as a means of enhancing safety and promoting consistent practices. The absence of a specific requirement in the NEC regarding the color of wire connectors for grounding connections does not negate the importance of proper grounding practices. Grounding is a critical aspect of electrical safety as it provides a low impedance path for fault current to return to the source, thereby facilitating the operation of overcurrent protective devices such as circuit breakers or fuses. A properly grounded electrical system helps to minimize the risk of electrical shock, fire, and equipment damage. The NEC provides detailed requirements for grounding and bonding in Article 250. These requirements cover various aspects of grounding, including the grounding electrode system, equipment grounding conductors, bonding jumpers, and methods for ensuring effective grounding connections. It is essential for electricians and contractors to follow these requirements carefully to ensure the safety and reliability of electrical systems. In addition to the NEC requirements, there may be local codes or regulations that specify the use of green wire connectors for grounding connections. It is important to check with the local authority having jurisdiction, or OJ, to determine if there are any additional requirements that must be followed. The OJ is the entity responsible for enforcing the electrical code in a particular area. They may have specific interpretations or requirements that go beyond the NEC. The use of green wire connectors for grounding connections is a widely accepted practice, even though it is not explicitly required by the NEC. This practice is based on the principle of promoting safety and reducing the risk of errors. By using green connectors for grounding connections, electricians and contractors can create a more visually clear and easily understandable electrical system. In summary, while the NEC requires grounding conductors to be green or bare, it does not explicitly mandate that wire connectors used for grounding connections must be green. However, the use of green wire connectors is considered a best practice and is widely recommended to enhance safety and promote consistent practices. Electricians and contractors should follow the NEC requirements for grounding and bonding and should also check with the local authority having jurisdiction to determine if there are any additional requirements that must be followed.